As much as I hate to say it, the Rainmaker proved me correct about Rudy and Sarah in little more than episode 4. I mean, it was inevitable. Although I'm not sure if their separation is final yet, we're definitely moving in that direction, especially after Sarah's indiscretion is turned against her and she looks foolish in front of Leo and Noonan. At the very least, Rudy has Kelly as a rebound, but that's provided her husband hasn't killed her after finding her money stash. The cliffhanger conclusion this episode delivers. Anyhow, Sarah. They have an agreement not to discuss it, but when she drops by the bar where Rudy works to pay his rent until the lawsuit is resolved, they inevitably argue about the specifics. In the end, Sarah defends Jackie when he suggests that she may have killed Donnie and uses her affiliation with the Tissue Committee to demonstrate her moral character. Rudy is now known by this moniker. Jackie was a member of the hospital's death and complications investigation team, as we learn later. Jackie was dismissed after raising concerns about Melvin inserting something into Donnie's forebag and his death. There'll be hell to pay if people find out. The drama between Rudy and Sarah continues to irritate me. The show does a terrible job of proving that Sarah's viewpoint is anything other than a self-serving, voluntarily held illusion. Since he was informed that Rudy killed his mother, Melvin confronts him directly about it once they cross paths in the elevator on the way to his preliminary hearing. This is why, even though investigating it would show that Sarah was the source of the information, Rudy feels comfortable disclosing the Tissue Committee details. As Rudy challenges her about it later, she claims that she is acting as though she doesn't know anything and doesn't know right from wrong in order to maintain her luxurious home and her large salary. She is worthy of the retribution. Rudy's desire to meddle in Kelly's life and the fact that, at best, he is essentially leading a one-man campaign against domestic abusers are also somewhat explained by this. She is the complete opposite of Sarah, a decent woman who is wrongfully imprisoned in a horrible situation. She is in a bad situation at the end of the Rainmaker episode 4, and since Rudy hasn't been begging for help without cause, I have a feeling he will step in at this point, as if Sarah needed more justification to be irritated with him, sniffing about another woman. Even one who is in dire need of his assistance is likely to do so. Technically, this is one of 2 cliffhangers. In the other, Melvin, whose reign of terror continues here even though he hasn't got around to killing Jackie yet, stabs Jane Allen, Tinley Britt's resident private investigator, who concludes the episode on the verge of death. It is assumed that Melvin would like to delete Jackie's file, which is crucial to him. I believe it contains Jackie's assertions that he injected Donnie Ray. This should hopefully keep Jackie alive long enough for her to be rescued. Jane, however, may not be as fortunate. And given that the season is just halfway over, is there anyone else Melvin might feel he needs to fire before the matter is resolved?